Today's video is not so much a review, but another one of these Marvel Legends overviews. It took me a really long time to find Jessica Jones, but I finally found Jessica Jones. I was really excited. I was driving by a Target and I was like, you know what? I never go to this Target because it's far away. So let me just check it out. And I'm walking all the way to the toy aisle. And on my way there, I'm like, how cool would it be if I just turn into the toy aisle and she's just right there? But then I was like, man, but that actually never happens. Like, I wish that happens. So I was preparing myself to be disappointed. I was just curious. I just wonder what this Target has. The Target that I live near sucks. It's like the worst Target. Anyone that's ever been there is always like, yeah, this Target kind of sucks. I'm like, yeah, I don't know what the deal is. You think they'd all be the same, but for some reason, not the case. Anyways, so I turned into a toy aisle, and bam, there she is. She was the absolute last one, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I felt so lucky. It was like amazing walking into that toy. I saw like all the, I only had enough for Jessica Jones. I could only afford her. But I saw all these other figures and characters that I wanted. I was like, oh my gosh, if only I'd been coming to this Target the whole time, I would have had, well, I would have had much more luck. Anyway, so luckily I did get this character. I think she's really awesome. I really like the way they did her jeans to make them look like denim. I like her boots. Her leather jacket is just incredible. And then the face sculpt. I don't know if this really looks like Kristen Ritter, but have you ever seen Kristen Ritter? Obviously, if you watch the Netflix Jessica Jones show, she has kind of a unique look. There's something she has like you would never mistake her for like anybody else. And I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean it, in a positive way. I think she's actually really pretty, but she has like a very unique look, and maybe it's just too hard to translate that to plastic. I still think this figure is very good looking, but I don't think it actually looks like Kristen Ritter. I think the eyebrows are kind of different for one. Maybe it kind of looks like her from the side, but but either way, just great face sculpt. I really like the paint work on everything, and the hair is also really cool. My gripes would be like, well, she's a female Marvel Legends character, so she doesn't have as much articulation as the male characters. So this means she does not have double jointed elbows or bicep swivel or nothing like that. And that really sucks. Especially because of the way that her sculpt is on her jacket, because of like all the the wrinkles and so on. She actually, her elbows don't bend as much as, say, like another female character, so her articulation then is even more limited. My other gripe would be she came with no accessories, nothing. What you see here, I made that little gray scarf for her out of a piece of t-shirt. It's a little too big, but it was like my very first attempt. It came out okay. When she's sitting down like this, it just looks like it's way too big. It covers up way too much of her shirt and neck, but I'll have to fix that later. But so I made that for her, and then the tiny little beer mug, that's actually some sort of dollhouse miniatures thing, which I never knew these things existed, but apparently you can buy everything for little dollhouse things. I mean everything, like spoons, plates, milk bottles, and so on. And so I bought these little beer mugs. In the picture they were lighter, and so it's really dark, so I'm just gonna assume she's drinking Guinness then, which is great because I love Guinness. And then I gave her this bar stool, and I don't remember where I got that from. I'm almost positive that bar stool came with a wrestling figure, but the last time I bought a wrestling action figure, I was like in middle school, so I would not remember exactly which wrestling character or what have you came with a bar stool and why they came with a bar stool, but I'm almost positive that's where I got it. I mean, I guess I could be mistaken, but like the little accessories I have like that, I got like a trash can also, and I'm pretty sure that was also came with a wrestler figure. Anyways, I don't remember who, but so I gave her the bar stool and the beer mug. I thought that would just be perfect. I really wish she would have came with a scarf, herself. I also wish maybe she came with a camera at least, but no. And because she doesn't come with a camera, because she comes with no accessories, nothing to hold, that means her hands, they're just two fist hands. So she didn't even come with an extra pair of hands to like hold something or have like an open palm, and it's just so bare bones. And I don't know, so I'm kind of, I mean, I think it's just, the figure itself is fantastic. It's really awesome. But this whole like not coming with accessories thing, it's really kind of bugging me. And it's funny because I've heard in interviews, like the Marvel Legends guys being like, well, what if figures came out with like no accessories and they were cheaper, like how would you guys feel about that? And it's like no one bothered to say, you already do that. You already release Marvel Legends with no accessories. Phoenix, Iceman, Jessica Jones, like this is already happening, and they're not any cheaper, even if you buy like box sets or whatever, like the new like A-Force box set, it's like $120. That's $20 per figure. And these figures, they don't all come with accessories. Maybe like 2 of them, maybe 3 of them do, and it's just like a accessory or 2. And then there's no Build-A-Figure pieces for any of them. So you would have saved, or you wouldn't have saved any money if they packaged them individually, but at least there would have been a Build-A-Figure, so you would have been getting something. So the box sets, I don't know, you're not saving any money by buying them. So like I really want that A-Force box set, but I'm not gonna buy it at $120. Anyway, so I just wish Marvel Legends came with more accessories. And if you can't give them like accessories like powers, or like actual like items, man, at least give them like extra hands, stuff like that. How hard could it be? I mean, I don't want to sound like that, when someone says how hard could it be, we'll say, well, maybe it's really hard, dude. Maybe it's really hard. Maybe it's also really expensive. But I'm not asking for a whole lot here. I'm just asking for extra hands. I just, like, if a character wears a mask, I want a masked head and an unmasked head, and maybe an extra hand or 2. I don't even, it doesn't gotta be like a Figma figure where you get like, I don't know, 12 extra hands, but just, something. So I was a little bummed out this came with no accessories. At least a camera, for goodness sake. But other than that, I think this figure was really, really, really cool, and I was really happy to get her. I really like Jessica Jones. I'm pretty sure I talk about why I like her on my Jessica Jones Funko Pop review, so I won't just rehash everything I said there, but I don't know, I guess I just kind of connect with Jessica Jones. She's a very unique character. There's not a lot of characters like her. I'm really glad that she exists in the Marvel Universe, and I'm really glad that she got her own show, and I'm really glad that she got her own action figure. So this was definitely a big get for me. I was really happy. I spent so much time just posing her and just just admiring the figure. I think it's really great. This new technology that Hasbro's working out here with the face sculpts and stuff. It's pretty cool. So I can't wait to see more of that. Anyways, I just wanted to make this quick video just to talk about it, just because I just really think this character is really cool. And until next time, take care.